of course, no, we don't need.
People are taking such a keen interest above and see who are constant, Alex Malkov, on. Okay, perfect. So now that we have all of our speakers here and our co-founders are joining us for this Islamic Coin community call, we are absolutely delighted to be welcoming once again our core team, Alex Malkov, Andre, and Mohammed Al-Hashimi, as we deep dive into some of the questions which the community have posed, but also some exciting announcements which are incoming. And just before we kickstart, it's been a very, very busy few weeks for all of the team at Haqq Network and Islamic Coin. As you've seen, we were headlining at Token 2049, where the reception was unprecedented for us. So many different connections, partnerships are in the pipeline, and we're super excited to be sharing that also with the rest of our community in the coming days and weeks. And beyond that as well, right now, some of our team are in East Safari in Kenya, networking and building out partnerships for the Haqq Network and Islamic Coin ecosystem, as we know that Africa is one of the key regions that we want to also expand in, and there'll be much more activity taking place across the continent in the coming months too. So they are just some of the events incoming as well. We have the Future Blockchain Summit, JITEX Summit, where we'll be hosting another edition of the Hackathon, and that will be an opportunity for developers to come and build with us and populate further the Haqq Network efforts. But nevertheless, because we do have the precious time of our founders and the team at large, it's my job as the CMO, I'm Zain, to ask the questions which are coming forward from our community. And what we've done is collated the questions which have been arising from the community to hear firsthand from our founders as to their perspective in regards to some of these pressing topics which are being discussed in the community. We'd like to thank again our core community who are constantly contributing to the conversation, opening up dialogue of their own initiative is very highly noted, and we love the fact that people are taking such a keen interest in our project and are going above and beyond to share the ethos and the mission of Haqq Network and Islamic Coin, bringing Sharia compliance finance and ethical finance into the Web3 space. So without further ado, let me jump straight into the questions that we've had. And I think I'll kickstart with Brother Mohammed Al-Hashimi. And the first, I think, question here is, why are we conducting a token offering?
Okay, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's glad to talk again, and always it is very important that we interact with our community and make some healthy discussion. So yes, so I understand people thinking it's like why we are going for public offering. Is it out of a need for funding? That's of course no. We don't need more funding for the project, but on the other side, we want to give opportunity to the community that they're coming prior to listing, where we interact with them, and also they get the chance to get the coin in a discounted rate than the listing rate. On the other hand, also, when we are doing this, we are doing it with very esteemed and important partners such as Republic. And that means also another level of transparency that we carry for the community, where everyone knows how legit and strong is Republic due diligence, and having our project passing this, it's a good sign to everyone that we have a legitimate project. We are transparent up to the maximum level of transparency, and on the other hand, also Republic is one of the most important players in the Web3 domain, and they are also supporting with priceless and important advising when it comes to the project structure, economics, and all other different aspects. So this is important to highlight here, that always in every step we do in our project, we put the community first. That's why even when we started the project, we prefer to do the private sales rather than we go for ICO, IPO, IEO, and collect the money from the community.
Perfect. I think that answers the question quite well as well, and I think you covered this question, which was also submitted, but if any of the founders want to also add in or chime in, and the question was, why did we choose Republic? I think you've covered that, Brother Mohammed, quite aptly.
Let me tell you one thing also, Zain. It's like when this question is there, it's like why we choose Republic. The right question should come, why not? Is there a single reason to not do it? Of course, when you see the success that Republic is doing, and more than 1 million users that are trusting Republic, and we see the success launch of projects like what happened with Avalanche and others, and also how strong they are when they advise on tokenomics, DAO governance, and also on the long-term economic value. So we know that these are all reasons to do, not to do. So right question is like, why not?
Yeah, I also want to pile on here because, as Brother Mohammed mentioned, highlighted in a very proper way, that there should be a question really, why not everyone else doing the sales on the regulated platforms? Because we as the project, we as the Islamic Coin, as the Haqq network, we are aware and we are deeply disappointed by the rising amount of the scammers out there who are trying to either impersonate us, trying to make an impression that they are with the core team, and then consequently trying to sell whether the Islamic tokens or some other fake tokens to the people outside there. We see it on we see those attempts on Telegram, we see those attempts on other media platforms, and we are doing our best to prevent such practices. We are filing dozens of complaints every day, shutting down those pages, reporting them to the administrators, and